Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Farmhouse Cooking in the South. So glad you are watching. I have not posted a video probably in about 2 to 3 weeks. We went on vacation. My husband and I went on vacation. So fun. You know, if you've watched my channel for a while, we live in Alabama. And we went to Pennsylvania and Stone Harbor, New Jersey. We have some very dear friends, Jordan and Ashley, that live in Pennsylvania. We actually met them about 15 years ago at Talladega Raceway, a super speedway. And we've been friends ever since. So we went to visit them. And they have a place in Cape May, and they took us to Stone Harbor for about 4 days to the beach and all that good stuff. And then we went back to their house for the rest of the time to chill, grill, swim, cook, have fun, relax, enjoy. It was such a wonderful vacation. At the end of this video, I'll include some pictures and some videos that I took while we were there. We had a great time. Thank you so much, Ashley and Jordan. You guys are the best hosts. So what I'm going to do, and the last video I posted, I've actually posted some shorts, but my last cooking video, I made some summer pastas, summer salad pastas. Summer salads and pastas. Well, I'll get that right in a minute. But, so we're back now. We have had a lot of catching up to do, yard work, all that good stuff. But we're still in summer, and it's still hot. It is in the 90s here. Our heat index is about 100 to 106 each day. Next week's going to be even hotter as far as temp-wise. But, so we're still in, you know, trying to eat more vegetables and grilled chicken and things like that. Because in the summertime, I still cook bigger meals, but not as often as I do in the winter. Just heating the stove up and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do today is a vegetable casserole. It is so good, y'all. It's a good side. You can eat it by itself and add some chicken to it as a main course. You can eat this as a side or just by itself. It's really good. I've actually got some chicken on our Traeger that I'm grilling right now. I just seasoned it with lemon pepper seasoning. So the original recipe came from a girl I worked with named Tramba back in the day, like before me and Wade even got married. And she had this recipe. I've tweaked it some just to make it my own. So what I've done, her recipe calls for 2 cans of mixed vegetables. I use frozen vegetables. I just like frozen vegetables better than canned, but you can use canned. And so I'll just let you know everything I put in it, but in the description below where you're watching the video, I'll add the original recipe, the original ingredients and all that good stuff. And then you can tweak it however you want to tweak it, because you really can't go wrong with if you substitute things in this. So I'll start by telling you what I put in it. I have a cup of frozen mixed vegetables. I have a cup of frozen corn, a cup of frozen peas, a cup of frozen green beans, 3/4 of a cup of lima beans. The recipe doesn't call for lima beans, but I love lima beans. And a cup of carrots, frozen carrots. So I just mixed all that together. And I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. It'll cook on 350 for about 30 minutes. So to this vegetable mixture, I am going to add, the recipe calls for a cup of mayonnaise. I don't really want, this is about 3/4 of a cup. You can do a whole cup if you want, it's completely up to you. I just kind of wanted to calm it down on the mayonnaise just a little bit. And again, it's Duke's mayo, y'all. That's all we use. Love our Dukes. Okay, so I'm going to put my mayonnaise in. And you can use whatever kind of mayonnaise you like, whatever your favorite is, whatever your family's favorite is. Okay. So I've got the mayonnaise in there. It calls for a can of chicken, cream of chicken, can of cream of chicken. So the whole can goes in. And you can double this recipe. You can half it if you want. It's completely up to you. Once you make it, you can decide what you want to add next time, what you want to take away. It's that type of recipe. Okay, and the ingredients calls for a small onion. I didn't have a small onion, but I had half of a large onion. So I just diced that up. So that'll go in. And dice it up kind of small so it'll have time to cook. I mean, it's going to cook for 30 minutes, but you still want your onions good and done. You could saute the onions a little bit before you add it in here. There's really no need because they'll have enough time to cook. To this mixture, it also calls for a cup of shredded cheese. I am using sharp shredded cheddar. So a cup of that goes in. So I'm going to give this a good mix. You just want to mix it well, make sure everything is totally combined. This is going to be so good, y'all. And if you want to, like I only use 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. You can add like half mayonnaise, half sour cream. I have added sour cream before. Like I'll add a half a cup of mayonnaise and half a cup of sour cream. That's good too. Which I was going to do that today, but I thought I had sour cream, but I probably am just overlooking it in the refrigerator. I'm bad about that. It's okay. Because the original recipe doesn't call for sour cream anyway. I cannot wait for y'all to see these videos and pictures that I'm posting at the end of this recipe. We just had the best time. That's actually the farthest north my husband and I have either been. Of course, we're from Alabama, moved to Georgia, come back, and I think the farthest we've been has been North Carolina. Literally. So we had the best time. Didn't know what to expect. Beautiful place where my friends live. They live in such a beautiful area. And Stone Harbor was just absolutely beautiful. We went to several restaurants. Did shopping. It was so nice. So nice. The weather was beautiful the whole time we were on vacation. I think once of the evening when we were at the beach, it rained some, but it came through and passed. Just like how, you know, evening summer rain is most of the time. We can't wait to go back. But the dishes I made before I left, the last video I did with the summer pastas and summer dishes, summer salads, I made that too. I made more than I needed to take with us there. We took a cooler with different things. And I didn't want to make it there, but my friends wanted some, so I took it, and we really enjoyed it. So we're still in the mood for summery foods, lighter foods, instead of like fried stuff. So this is my mixture. This is what it looks like. It smells so good already. So I've got that good mixed. And I've sprayed my pan. And I'm just going to show y'all. This is, I can't remember the name of it. But I love vintage. Vintage anything. Home decor, dishes, pots, pans. I just love it. And this was one that my mother-in-law had that I brought. I've got a lot of casserole dishes, different sizes. And I just love it. Just love it. If you can find these, I would suggest getting them because they are made so well. So the original recipe calls for a 9 by 13. I want it a little bit thicker, so I'm putting it in this. So it'll just be a little bit thicker. You can use whatever size dish you need that it'll fit in. Whatever type of casserole dish that you need. Okay. So let's pour this beautiful mixture in here. That cheese is going to melt. The cream of chicken is going to make it creamy with the mayonnaise. Get all that deliciousness out of there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have a Stone Harbor, New Jersey t-shirt on that I got while I was there. I have several t-shirts I bought, a lot of cute knickknacks and things like that when we went shopping, but it's my Stone Harbor t-shirt representing Stone Harbor in Alabama. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so we want to make sure all that mixture is off of this spatula. I love the spatula. I love anything with a wooden handle. I love wooden spoons of any type. So I'm going to spread this out evenly. Oh, it's such a beautiful dish. I just love veggies in the summertime, don't you? especially fresh garden veggies. I've already had some, and oh my, delicious, delicious. We are going to finally, hopefully, get time to do a garden next year. Fingers crossed. I'll share a lot of that with you. Well, I so hope we get to anyway. So to the top of this, a sleeve of crushed Ritz crackers, buttery Ritz crackers. Now, because these are buttery, I don't really add butter to the top. You can melt some butter in these if you want, but the recipe just calls for a sleeve of buttery Ritz crackers. So that's all we're going to add. Not sure if I'm going to add this whole thing or not. Let me get scissors. See if we can get this open without getting it all over me. I'm a messy cook, y'all. But that's okay. That's part of the fun of being in your kitchen. I love it. It's my kitchen. I can be as messy as I want, right? Okay, so let's just sprinkle this over. I don't want it real thick, but I want enough to be able to taste the buttery crumbs on top. Cannot wait. I have not made this in a while. I asked Wade the other day, I'm like, do you remember that vegetable casserole I used to make all the time? He goes, no, it must have been a while. I said, it has been a while. This is going to be so good with the grilled chicken. You could just have this with the side salad if you didn't want any meat. You just wanted all veggies and all that good stuff. And I think that's it. So I used about a little over half. You can use as much or as little as you want. I'm just going to press it down a little bit. Okay. That's it. I am going to get this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. And then I'll check it. I'll cook it till it gets brown on top and just bubbly. That way, because it's frozen vegetables, they don't have to have that long to cook, but everything needs to kind of marry and melt together and cook together. So I'll get this in the oven, and then we will do some taste testing when I come back. Guess what? It's done, y'all. I literally just took it out of the oven, and I let it cook actually for 40 minutes. It may have been because I was using frozen vegetables. So when you're cooking it, all ovens vary. I did it at 350. Yours may take 30 minutes. It usually does if I use canned vegetables, but I didn't. I used frozen. So just start taking a look at it, keep an eye on it at 30 minutes, and then once it starts getting brown on top and starts bubbling, it's done. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is taste test this goodness, and I'm going to get some out. It's still very hot. I'll scoop some out and then probably let it cool just a hair. Look at that. See that steam? Oh my gosh, and look how creamy that is. I cannot wait. And just like I said, I'll put a picture at the end of this video so you can see what it looks like. I didn't need any butter on top with the Ritz crackers. Now, you're more than welcome to add butter if you'd like, but it's not necessary. So while I'm letting this cool off so I can taste test it, my mouth's watering if you can't tell, I just wanted to take a minute and thank all of my subscribers that subscribe to my YouTube channel, Farmhouse Cooking in the South. I truly appreciate every one of you. I appreciate everyone that leaves comments, that likes my videos, and that's how I'm my business now. That's how I'm working. I started this so I could, eventually start making money with it. I know it's not going to be a lot, but I enjoy cooking. I enjoy talking to people. I'm a very outgoing person. And I'm just enjoying doing this. And I hope you guys are enjoying my content as well. Let me know if you love just watching me cook, if you would like to see home decor, decorating certain rooms for the holidays, my grocery hauls. Let me know if you'd like to see some of that added into my content. I would absolutely love to do that. And I'm also trying to figure out what days I want to post my videos so I can have set days to post them. I'm working on that. I'll let you know soon. Maybe in my next video I'll let you know what days I'm actually going to post. And if you're watching this on TV, I know there's not a way where you can subscribe because they break down different percentages on YouTube, and most of the percentage of my viewers watch it on TV, and I'm not subscribed. So if you have a phone a laptop, a tablet, any type of computer, just log onto YouTube and search Farmhouse Cooking in the South. It'll pull my channel up, and there you're able just to hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. You can like and also comment. By liking it, commenting, and subscribing, it helps grow my channel. It helps. It shows YouTube that there's people watching my channel and is interested in my content. And it just helps build algorithms and just get my channel out there more. So I would appreciate it if you haven't subscribed already to please do so. And if you will, leave me a comment, even if it's just a hey or where you're from, what state, what city, anything, a smiley face, an angry face, whatever it may be. Just leave me a comment. I love communicating with all of my subscribers and, you know, getting to know you. I really enjoy that. Also, I have a email if you want to email me recipes or suggestions or just anything. It's cookingwitht@att.net. That's cookingwitht@att.net. You can send me your email if you send me an email if you'd like, and I'll certainly respond to you. But I think what I'm going to do now is taste test this. See what it tastes like. It sure does look good and smell good, and it looks so creamy. Now, once you let it sit for a little while and get cooler, it'll thicken up some. It's still not runny, but it's not together, which is okay because I never can wait for it to truly cool off. So I always have to eat it first. So let's try this. I remember it smells like it used to. Like I said, I've not made this in a while, so. Now, for this to be an all veggie dish, minus the Ritz crackers, it is so comforting. The cream of chicken, and then with the mayonnaise and the cheese, oh my gosh, this is so good. You really need to try it, especially if you love veg or mixed vegetables. You guys really need to try this. It is so delicious. I could eat this by itself and not even eat the chicken that's on the grill. So once again, thank you so much for watching Farmhouse Cooking in the South. Thank you to all my subscribers. I welcome any new subscribers. I see who subscribes. Most of the time, sometimes it doesn't let me see it, but that's okay. I read all the comments and I respond, and just want to grow my channel, and I want you to help me grow it. But just let me know in the comments if you want me to add more content, or any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. But I thank you so much again for watching my channel. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.